Hello everyone. Welcome back to Easy Peacy Learning. Do you know which are the 5 closest planets to the Sun? Let's show you on today's video. The 5 closest planets to the Sun, in order from the Sun outward, are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun in our solar system. Mercury is a relatively small planet, with a diameter of about 4,880 kilometers 3,032 miles. It's just a little larger than Earth's moon. In terms of distance, it orbits the Sun at an average distance of about 58 million kilometers 36 million miles. Because of its proximity to the Sun, Mercury experiences extreme temperatures. During the day, temperatures can soar to around 430 degrees Celsius 800 degrees Fahrenheit, making it one of the hottest places in the solar system. At night, temperatures plummet to about -180 degrees Celsius 290 degrees Fahrenheit due to its lack of atmosphere, which cannot trap heat. Mercury's surface is covered in craters, much like the Moon. These craters were formed by the impacts of asteroids and comets over billions of years. It also has vast, flat plains and rugged, mountainous terrain. Mercury has a very thin and tenuous atmosphere, essentially an exosphere, which means it has almost no air to speak of. This lack of a substantial atmosphere contributes to the extreme temperature swings between day and night. Mercury has a unique rotation. It rotates very slowly on its axis, taking about 59 Earth days to complete one rotation. However, its day, the time it takes to orbit the Sun once, is much shorter, about 88 Earth days. And like many other planets in the solar system, Mercury doesn't have any moons or natural satellites. Mercury has been visited by several spacecraft, including NASA's Mariner 10 in the 1970s and Messenger Mercury surface, space environment, geochemistry, and ranging in the 2000s. These missions have provided valuable data about the planet's surface, composition, and magnetic field. Because of its extreme temperatures, lack of atmosphere, and proximity to the Sun, exploring Mercury is a considerable challenge for spacecraft and instruments. Nevertheless, scientists continue to study it to learn more about the early history and geology of our solar system. Mercury, with its stark and unforgiving environment, offers valuable insights into the processes that shape the rocky planets in our solar system, including Earth. Venus is like Earth's sister in our solar system. It's the second planet from the Sun. It's one of the hottest places in our solar system. It's like an oven all the time because of its thick and toxic atmosphere that traps heat. Temperatures on Venus can reach a scorching 900 degrees Fahrenheit 475 degrees Celsius. The planet's surface is covered in volcanoes and rocky plains. It has many mountains and canyons, including one of the tallest volcanoes, called Montmans. And like Earth, Venus doesn't have oceans or lakes. It's very dry, and the air is full of sulfuric acid clouds. Venus has an incredibly thick atmosphere that makes it a bit like a pressure cooker. The air pressure on Venus is nearly 100 times greater than on Earth. Venus spins in the opposite direction compared to most other planets, so the Sun rises in the west and sets in the east. Several spacecraft have visited Venus to study its environment and surface. These missions have helped us learn more about this hot and hostile world. Venus is a fascinating but extremely challenging place to explore due to its intense heat and pressure. Earth is the third planet from the Sun. It's our home planet, and it's a very special place in our solar system. Earth is the only planet we know of where life exists. It's like a cozy home because it has everything we need to live: air to breathe, water to drink, and a comfortable temperature. Our planet has a wide variety of landscapes, like towering mountains, vast oceans, deep forests, and vast deserts. These different places are home to many animals and plants. Earth has a friend in space, the Moon. The Moon goes around Earth, and we can see it in our night sky. Earth experiences 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. These seasons change the weather and the way our environment looks. When we look at Earth from space, it appears blue because of all the water in the oceans and green from the land covered in plants. Earth's climate is changing, which means the weather patterns and temperatures are getting a bit out of balance. This is because of things like pollution and the way we use energy. People have explored and discovered many amazing things on Earth. We've reached the highest mountains and explored the deepest parts of the ocean. It's important to take care of our planet by not littering, planting trees, and using resources wisely. Earth is our only home, so we need to protect it for ourselves and future generations. Earth is a unique and beautiful place with a wonderful mix of environments and life. It's our responsibility to take care of our planet and keep it a healthy and vibrant home for all living creatures. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun, often called the red planet because it appears reddish in the night sky. Mars is a rocky planet, like Earth, with deserts, mountains, and canyons. But its landscape is dry and rusty red. Mars has the largest volcano in our solar system, called Olympus Mons. It's enormous. There are also deep canyons, like Valles Marineris, which is like a supersized Grand Canyon. Mars has a very thin atmosphere, much thinner than Earth's. This means there's no air to breathe, and it's very, very cold. Just like Earth, Mars has polar ice caps, but instead of water ice, they are made of frozen carbon dioxide and water. Spacecraft like rovers and orbiters have been sent to Mars to study it. The most famous rover is probably Curiosity, which is exploring the planet's surface. Scientists are interested in Mars because it might have had water in the past. Where there's water, there's a possibility for life. So, they're looking for signs of ancient life or clues about whether Mars could support life in the future. A day on Mars is almost the same as a day on Earth, about 24 hours and 37 minutes. Mars can have massive dust storms that sometimes cover the entire planet and can last for months. Mars is a fascinating place that we're still learning a lot about. It's one of the planets we're most curious about because it might hold secrets about the history of our solar system and the potential for life beyond Earth. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system and is fifth from the Sun, and it's a giant ball of gas. Jupiter is really, really big, over 11 times wider than Earth. It's like the giant of the solar system. It's also known for its colorful bands of clouds, which make it look like a giant, striped ball. Jupiter has a famous storm called the Great Red Spot. This storm is like a massive, long-lasting hurricane. It's been raging for hundreds of years. Jupiter has a lot of moons, over 70 of them. The four biggest moons are called the Galilean moons Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto. They're like their own little solar system with interesting features. Jupiter has a super strong magnetic field, much stronger than Earth's. This magnetic field creates radiation belts, making Jupiter a bit dangerous for spacecraft. And like Earth, Jupiter doesn't have a solid surface. It's just a big ball of gas, mostly hydrogen and helium. Jupiter spins really quickly, so its day is only about 10 hours long. We've sent spacecraft to study Jupiter, like the Juno spacecraft, which is teaching us more about the planet's composition, magnetic field, and atmosphere. Jupiter is like a big brother to Earth. Its strong gravity helps protect us from some space objects, like asteroids, by pulling them away from our planet. Jupiter is a fascinating giant in our solar system with its colorful appearance and many mysteries. It plays an important role in our cosmic neighborhood, and we're always eager to learn more about it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you again soon.